Hello world. What's up? What's up? It is K-Rod 7435 here. I'm back with another good live stream for y'all today. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I will be going live very, very soon with no other than Mr. Luis El Chucho Melendez. I should also have Mr. Angel Mamito Lopez maybe later on today, and possibly Mark Reyes Jr., depending on his situations going on. But I'll be giving my post-fight thoughts with the Keith Thurman Barrios fight card and the whatchamacallit, the Quadras versus Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez card, and obviously, like, I'll give my thoughts on the Queen, Miss Clarissa, the Gloat Shields. That'll be interesting. So I say for now, I'm just gonna kick it back, and yeah, we'll just chop it up. So I'm just gonna let this shit heat up, and yeah. So let's get right to it. Salute to anybody that's coming into the chat. I'm just gonna let this build up. Oh, I think I got my brother here, Mr. El Chucho. Here we go.
Good.
Hey, what's up, bro?
So
Yo, what's good?
chilling.
Oh man, it's an honor to meet up with you. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Mr. El Chucho Luis Melendez, coming out of that Puerto Rico. Woo!
Yeah.
First of all, let's just get right to it. Could you explain to the audience who are you? How'd you get into the sport, and how'd you start boxing?
Yeah. Look. My name is Luis Chucho Melendez Escobar. Um. So how I got to boxing? Basically just since a little kid, my family they were always boxing. My uncle was a boxer. He was a national champion, and so I was always in that world of boxing. I always had gloves on. I was watching fights. So and then how I really started boxing when I was getting bullied. So I was getting bullied in school, and that's it. My dad he just said he took me to the gym, and from there on, I never left.
Yeah, got it. Cause I haven't really seen so much of your early fights, as a pro. And correct me if I'm wrong, you were a very good amateur in the come up, right?
Yeah, I did 120 something, 26 fights. I did a lot of fights. Was in the Puerto Rican national team since 101 pounds all the way to 132 pounds since junior, since 13 years old to 18 years old. I was traveling with the team. Then I went to Florida. I won Golden Gloves twice in a row, and then that's when I went pro.
Got it. As far as your transition from the amateurs to the pros, what made you convert a lot more different compared to what you did in the amateurs into the pros? And what advice would you have given to yourself years ago before you decided to go pro?
Yeah, since I was like 15, 16 years old, I felt like I was ready for pro already because I was fighting in a system where you hit and you don't get hit. It was a system by computers. So to be able to win a fight, you have to hit him and not get hit, and make sure his head goes like this or whatever. And so like the three judges they see at the same time and they press, and that's 1 point. So that's how I knew I was ready because I was hitting, I wasn't getting hit. You feel me? Like I was already on that system. And then they changed the system to the 10-9 system, so it was a little different now. And now they put more pressure, they throw a little bit more than you. They seem a little busier than you, and then they just win the fight. So now that's when I had to change it up a little bit more when they changed it to 10-9 system. It was I had to come in there and fight. Obviously, not try not to get hit, but I had to be more busier and fight more to be able to win a 3 round fight.
Yeah, because the reason why that I asked that is because it seems like that the amateur system has been so politicized, and it's not really fair from the beginning. And I'm pretty sure you've been in those type of fights where you thought you did enough, but then the judges try to rob you to try to say, oh well, this guy won because he's connected with this promoter, so therefore. we don't want you to be our, our favorited guy out of the tournament. So, does that ever give you that urge to like be like, the amateurs shouldn't be like a thing to to be in forever? And do you believe that amateur boxing needs to be reformed to a certain type of marketized structure to make sure that there's no form of undeserved corruption given to fighters that didn't deserve to win in certain matches?
Yeah, to be honest, I never understood why they took the point system. That was a real weird thing to me. They had to leave it like that, points, because like that, the right winner was gonna win. It was the winner that was gonna win was the one that literally hit you more and didn't get hit, which that's what's boxing. Boxing is about hitting and not getting hit. Obviously, if you're not that active, then the referee should pause the fight and that he does a little thing that to like fight. Like you guys gotta fight.
Oh, I
But
love that.
my transition to amateur and pro, like I said, I was always a pro fighter, but um I was learning throughout my first fights as a pro. That's when I was getting it's all a learning process. That's when you really learn is in the first fights. Like right now I feel like I'm on like on another level, like on like if like I feel like to be honest, I feel nobody will beat me. Give me 1 second.
I got
My little son. My little son.
it.
He was putting his mouth on the floor.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, I learned a lot throughout my first 10 fights as a pro, 8 fights. That was the learning process right there. But me basically being ready for pro, I was always ready. It was just about a matter of time and obviously getting more experience as an amateur and more sparrings and then the training is where you get really good. After you fight, my first fights, I would go back to training and everything was just keep adding up. I would just keep getting better. And in my last fight with Thomas, I evolutionated. Like I just went to another level of confidence of of everything. Like
Yeah, that was a good fight.
and now I'm sparring with Chris Colbert. I'm sparring
What?
with Michelle. Yeah, I've been sparring with
What?
for this whole camp of him. He's gonna fight for the world title. I've been sparring with him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no. And I still got like 2 more sparrings with him. That's my boy right there. You know,
Does he
appreciate.
I was gonna ask, does Chris Colbert, spar very aggressive, or like how would you describe his style? Being in the ring with him.
I mean, yeah, he could be aggressive sometimes. But um, yeah, he'd be aggressive sometimes, but then he would just go back to his style of just waiting for you and picking shots. How he has a good jab, a good fast jab. He has a lot of IQ. You know, he's a smart guy. He's been in there with a lot of world champions. He's been in there with way more. You feel me? With a lot of.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Killer.
So, but the best work he got here, the best work he's ever had in Miami is me, without a doubt. His trainer knows it. They all know it, and I just appreciate him for giving me the opportunity like to work with him for this camp to push him to the limits because that's what I did. I'm pushing him and like I'm helping him, and he's also helping me because I learn a lot with him. But like I said, like I was always a talented fighter like with experience. So I I got a lot of skills, a lot of speed. I got a lot of IQ also. It's just the things that not a lot of people has been able to see it, bro. Only the
Yeah.
people that been in the gym see it. And I couldn't fight my last fight. I was gonna show a lot of skills. I was gonna display a lot of crazy skills and just speed, accuracy, jab, explosiveness. And I'm very explosive. Like you guys are gonna see real power. But things happen for a reason. I just went back to the gym. He texted me and I said, yeah. He said if my trainer had a few boxes to help him out, and I said, nah, I'll go help you. And I spot him this last week. I spotted him 3 times. This week I'm gonna go again, and I'm gonna go again. Whenever he has a fight, he wants me to, I'll help him. And we're the same way too.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say and ask you. Do you currently campaign at 130?
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
130.
Yeah. Do you feel like that division's a good division for you to like cut weight properly and get the fights that that you want to
If I
be there?
if I cut weight the right way, it'll make it easier for me. But if I cut weight, sometimes when I do it, it gets a little hard. But it is, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna knock out Hiron out in like 2 rounds without a doubt. I was gonna knock him out, but I don't care whoever thought or whoever was gonna think that, give me one second. Okay. I was gonna really put in that beating on him, my boy.
Bro, that other kid
Like
that he fought was just
I would
on.
have fought both of them the same night with one hand, and that would be easy work. Trust me.
Yeah. Can we actually dig in a little bit deeper into that because I thought from that particular time frame you were gonna fight him, and I believe you told me in the past that something had happened where he missed weight, and then for some weird reason you couldn't get a fight replaced, but just out of nowhere he gets like a fight like replaced.
Yeah, he fought that guy that came overweight also. It was gonna be a 135 fight, and he came at 138. And then my fight was 132. He came at 137. And then yeah, it just didn't happen. We told him you could go down at least to 134, and we're gonna cash out those extra 2 pounds, but he didn't want to do it. I
Dang.
mean, since he had more than a month and a half notice, he was gonna fight me at 132, and just for you to get there overweight like that, even we were doing exercises at the same time. I was there running, like losing like 6 ounces, and he was there too. And then it was just weird, like he still didn't came and weigh 5 pounds heavy. Like I don't know, it was just it wasn't the right time, just things happen. At least I got paid a little bit.
Yeah,
I didn't get paid my whole purse like Top Rank said. That they said that I was gonna get paid my purse.
bro, that's
Nah,
bullshit, bro.
that's bullshit. I didn't care. If it would have been in Vegas, I think I would have gotten my whole purse. But since it was in Oklahoma, then they got.
Yeah, because
Um, I worked super hard for this camp. I invested money in this camp like I never did. But it is what it is. I I feel great. Why? Because I came back and I went straight to the gym. I went and sparred Chris Colbert, and I got so much confidence in me coming out of those sparrings that I just feel unbeatable. To be honest, I feel like there's a lot of 130s that are good fighters. They just haven't been in the ring with me. That's just it. Like to me, if they haven't been in the ring with me, I haven't seen nothing. Because it's a different style of fighting. I bring so much knowledge, so much intelligence, and I'm pure boxer. Like I could do it all.
yeah, I was just about to ask you about that. As far as your style goes, do you have a tough time getting those type of match made fights that can elevate you to the next level? Because it seems like, well, like to me personally, like I feel like fighters that fight at a top rank, they don't get like the type of fights that they want because they know that there's certain type of styles out there that will expose a fighter really bad, and I think based off of a certain racial demographic, they try to target a certain type of fighter in that racial demographic to keep those fighters looking good until they get tested to a higher level, and then they can get either exposed or they're going to shine in that fight. So do you believe that you're going through that same motion of like not getting with the proper type of matchups that you want to desire?
I mean, you could say that. I mean, it makes sense, but in this fight that they actually got me, it was a perfect fight for me
Yeah,
because he was gonna keep on coming. You know, he was a little smaller than me, so it was a very different style of fight of what I did with Matisse. That I was right there with Matisse, trying to fight him, trying to make him throw some stuff so I could at least counter him right there in the pocket, but he didn't do enough. Yeah, like you said, top rank. I'm not signed with top rank. You know, I'm not with them.
oh,
They just call me, yo, I got you this fight, and we say yes. We say yes to anybody. It don't matter how much you gonna pay me. All right, let's go. And then he was a good name. He was coming out of 3-win streak. He beat some Olympian, knocked him out.
Carlos Balderas.
So it was a good, you could say a good test, but I was gonna knock his ass out like in 2 rounds.
Yeah, because I find it so weird that Rene Giron is on Top Rank and not on the PBC anymore because I was thinking after that win that he had over Carlos Balderas, he was gonna start being tested up against some actual certifieds. But knowing that you were called up to fight him, I was just thinking inside like my head like, why is he going over to Top Rank? And knowing that Carlos Balderas, he switched over from the PBC to Top Rank, and
Cause he fought on top rank. He knocked that boy out to the body shot. I don't know if you saw it.
yeah.
So that
I
was one of his last fights in top rank.
Oh, okay, got it.
That's why.
So, so do you believe that it's better to, stay as a free agent to take out the biggest fights possible to make the most money, or do you believe that Top Rank or PBC or DAZN or any other matchmaking stable is like the best way to just sign with like the highest paid
I mean,
network?
if you're gonna ask me who I want to be with, I want to be with PVC.
Okay.
That's just it. That's just it. Like I'm not trying to be on top rank. They got hella Puerto Ricans. I know they like Puerto Ricans. They hype them up to the fullest. And at the end of the day, none of them got nothing on my feet. They can't even carry my shoes. And I'm just gonna show it. I'm gonna show it whenever I fight. But I just believe in me. I know what I do. I know my skills, my abilities in the ring. They don't compare to none no, to they can't compare not even a bit to me. But I don't want to sign with Torrent because I know how they work. I ain't
Yeah,
trying to be
yeah,
that. I'm trying to look for the real fights, real money, real exposure with the real people, which is PVC. The zone they're doing the thing. I like the zone too. I really
yeah,
do. But Torrent already got old to me. So I'm just waiting. If Top Rank, if they put me on the April 30th card on the Shakur
of
card, then
course.
I'm a fight there. It's a
Yeah,
big card.
that would be
If they can't find me a card there, then my manager probably is just gonna they're just gonna give me a fight on PBC or something like that, or the zone, because they pay even more than Top Rank, to be honest. So I mean,
yeah. The zone be overpaying a lot of fighters.
nah, it's not overpaying, bro. It's just not easy to get in there, bro. And the training and everything we gotta go through is not easy. It really is not easy, but it's not. We don't live a normal life. Like our lives, at least my life is not normal because like
Yeah.
I'm really a pure.
What? No.
My bad, they call me.
Oh, okay.
So like I said, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for them to call me.
Yeah. Because I was just gonna add into that. I went down to the Evolution Boxing Gym down in Florida while I was visiting family, and I ran into Joseph Adorno and his brother. And Joseph made a good point to me, and I don't know if you can agree, but Top Rank only selects a certain type of fighters that they can give to you, so they could promote a certain opponent to the fighter, so that way the fighter can stay relevant. And when Joseph told me about his situation where Top Rank basically just cut him off and just left him promotionally homeless, he was really upset because at that same token, it happened to his brother Jeremy too, and they didn't even get any proper notification on when their contract was going to be expired. So they were basically left out to the street, trying to garner whatever type of fight that they can get. And leading forward to that, they were able to get fights, but still at the same token, like you said, you're struggling to make financial ends meet, and you want to try to be the best out there to represent your division. But at what point do you say that the fighters need to start speaking up together to, go against this type of promotional corruption that's happening in the sport?
Say it again.
I said, at what point do you believe fighters need to start coming together to speak against the promotional corruption of matchmakers and the promoters not giving fighters what they deserve? I think your mic is, yeah, I think your mic is off. The mic. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Mic. Mic is. I think. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I think his mic is off right now. Try going back out and try coming back in. Hold on. Try going back out and coming back in. Back. All right. Yeah, try. Yeah, try going back out and try coming back in. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know, what happened. I think it was probably something on his end, but hold on, let me try getting him back in here.
You got me. You got me. You hear
All right.
me?
Yeah, yeah, perfect,
Yeah,
perfect.
my bad, bro. Like three different people called me. I'm sorry about that. So like you were saying, I really don't know about that. Like if we should get together and just do like a little march. I really don't know about that. Cause at the end of the day, they're the men with power. They're the men with the money, and they actually they control it. Our job is, to be honest, our job is to stay
Be
ready, be ready.
oh shit. Hello.
You said you got me. You hear me?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You gotta be ready, stay ready, and whenever they call you, just fight and go in there, show out, show what you got, show your skills, and just show the world. That's all we gotta do. Cause at the end of the day, the promoters, yeah, they bring us up, they put on the fight, but we're the ones that gotta fight. We're the ones that gotta showcase to our fullest, so that the public and the people could really, you know, um, to put their attention to us.
yeah,
That's the only way. If you don't do that, and you don't got no people that really have your attention, they want to see you fight, then you won't do nothing. You could be with the best promotion. It don't matter. People nowadays, they already know you're gonna fight a bum, if whatever. They'll be like, oh, I mean, they're always gonna talk crap. They're always gonna talk because they're not the ones that are in there in the ring. But I don't know. I just feel like we just gotta perform and perform our best, so that we could just keep getting the opportunities. And when we have the opportunities, we gotta kick that door and open that door. And
yeah.
we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on evolutionating. We gotta keep on getting better, and just we're still young. In Puerto Rico, we got a lot of young fighters coming up.
A lot of talent.
Like me, Adorno, his brother. I could say they're one of the most talented. I'm gonna show you who I think are the most talented. Me, them two, Patrick Cora, Sander,
Xander's ass.
um, Juan Bauza,
Yeah, Basil.
Henry LeBron.
Subriel.
Let's see.
Subriel Matias.
Yeah, Super Matias, Super Matias. That's just a different style of fight. I mean, that boy, all he does is fight, fight, fight. He got no type of skills, but he's still beating everybody. He's strong as hell.
He's still
He's
whipping everybody.
he's strong. He's just a strong MF. That boy is strong as crazy. Like That boy could really bang, like. And what I mean strong is that I mean strong that he could take hella punches, you know.
Yeah. He's like a Deontay Wilder in
Because
a way.
to be honest, I don't like to take punches and all that. I like to make you miss. That makes you look stupid.
Yeah, pure boxing. Yeah.
Oh, let me see who else.
Abraham Nova.
I don't know. I don't see him that much. But yeah, you could say that. This is a lot. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the young boy, like the 2020s. I'm 23, you know, 20s. But there's a lot of Puerto Ricans coming up, and there's a lot of them that I'm probably gonna fight. You feel me?
Yeah. I was gonna say like would you entertain like a couple Puerto Rican fights that you like to challenge, maybe like a Joseph Adorno or somewhere down the line?
I haven't thought about Orono yet because he's like in a different way, and you know he's my boy. But yeah, those fights are gonna get happen. One of the fights that I really want, you know, don't put it on clickbait, is on Henry LeBron.
Oh yeah, that's a good fight.
I was in the team with him and nothing. I just like fighting southpaws, bro. I feel like there's no southpaw that could fuck with me. I really don't like
Hey man, hey man,
southpaws.
look, I'm a southpaw.
Southpaws are my sons. Trust me.
Southpaws run boxing.
Uh,
Southpaw.
all right, but you
Uh,
haven't
uh,
seen me in there with a southpaw, bro.
okay, okay. I mean, look, if you want to hit me up and spar, we can spar. Come on, come on, we can spar. I'm a heavyweight.
All right, we'll spar, we'll spar. We'll spar, we'll spar. Now, but like I said, bro, like that's just if you asking me who I want to fight from Pure, it's just him, because to me he's one of the most talented. You know, to me that's one of the most talented, and he's a southpaw. I'll fight any southpaw. It don't matter who it is. I want all of them. At the end of the day, there's hella champions in my weight class are southpaw, so I'm happy. I'm happy
And
about that.
if you can expose Shakur Stevenson, I
And
will
I'm
be.
gonna expose all of them. Trust me. Whenever my day comes, it's gonna come. And my fight with Shakur will happen. Cause he ain't no duck or dodge nobody. He won't duck dodge me. At the end of the day, I gotta fight my fights that I got on first before him, and I gotta win. And I gotta show the world that a fight between me and him is the fight, and the world's gonna call it. At the end of the
Yeah,
day, whenever the time comes, I'm not gonna sit here start trying to call him out all the time. No, that's the fight that I want. I want that southpaw. I want all the southpaws. I want, and if he goes up to 135, then it don't matter. He'll wait for me. It don't matter because I still got at least 10 more years in this sport. 10 more, probably 13 more years. You don't know. And any southpaw, I'm gonna destroy it like crazy.
oh man, you're gonna try to upset everybody's favorite fighter.
And I will, and I am gonna do it without a doubt. It's just the time will speak out, and the time will come to fight. And I'm just gonna have to showcase. You know, I can't. And the other day, you can talk and whatever. You just gotta fight. And the other
Yeah,
day, you gotta showcase what you really saying. And I know what I'm gonna showcase. I know that when I fight a southpaw, I know already. Like I already know what I'm gonna do. Like it don't matter what southpaw. I could knock them out with my two with the punches that I most knock out people, right hand and the hook, uppercuts. I just don't know why. Look, since I was a kid, you gotta understand. When I was coming up amateur, I fought a lot of southpaws, and they
ooh,
would beat me the first fight always. You gotta understand. I got like 10 opponents that I fought them like more than 3 4 times in amateur. So and like 6 of them were southpaws. They always beat me the first fight, always. The last two, I was wow, wow. So since a little kid, I had to learn how to beat a southpaw. I had to learn how to understand them. So it's just the southpaws. I understand all of them. Like it don't matter how many skills you got. I already know it's gonna come. It don't matter how many skills you got. It don't matter how fast you are. It don't matter. It don't matter.
dang.
I think a lefty is a little bit more. I get more like it's not more complicated. It's just I just feel southpaw is more easier than even a orthodox fighter to me.
Yeah, I think of it like the other way around. I think orthodox fighters are easier, but then
Yeah, yeah.
facing like a like you know facing like
It's
another.
all the same, bro. It's all the same thing.
um, I was gonna ask you.
Listen to me. They're all the same thing, right? Southpaw. The only difference that changes is the angle of the punch. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing.
Okay.
You gotta understand it. And me, I understand what I do. I understand everything that's gonna come to me. I understand everything of boxing, bro. What are
Okay.
you gonna ask me? What are you gonna ask me?
Yeah. I was gonna ask you as far as your nickname goes. How did you get that nickname? El Chucho.
Chucho, Chucho. Yeah, that's that nickname. My dad's cousin. They put it on me when I literally was born. So um, in the hood, how you say English in the hood, like that's the name they put me. Like de cariño, like for love, like out of love that they have for me, they just me my Chuchito, Chucho. So I just stick with the name, and the name it really means a lot. It means a lot of stuff. A Chucho is when like a shot, like damn, like it's perfect for me because me when I catch you, bro, you're gonna feel the little shot, or you'll probably get knocked out. And I'm fast. I'm very explosive. Like it's like, bro, it's like I didn't choose boxing, bro. It literally chose me. It didn't because I liked I wanted to be NBA but player.
Ooh.
I wanted to do a lot of different things than
You
boxing. Wow.
like Puerto Rican basketball player? Oh man,
Hey, yeah, and
trying to
I was
represent
balling
baby.
when I was 15. I was balling like D Rose, like crazy.
Oh shit.
Like I was balling, bro,
Derrick
but it
Rose.
wasn't my thing. I wasn't good playing as a team. I was good when I was with the ball long, playing as a streak, two two quack quack. Then
Yeah,
that's when I was good. But playing as a team, I was bad. I was
yeah.
really bad. I didn't understand nothing. But nah, boxing really.
Chose you. Oh,
My God, I'm sorry.
game. Uh,
Yeah, you got me.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, um, my bad, bro. Like, I don't know what keep on calling me. I'm here in Orlando right now. They want to see me and shit. Man.
Oh, okay, okay. Got it. But yeah, you were saying about the basketball and
But yeah, yeah. Boxing shows me, bro. It shows me. It shows me. Like it shows me. Like man, this is not for everybody, bro. They could train boxing, okay, but this is not for everybody. I've been fighting since 10 years old, fighting as amateur. But training, like I started training like boxing gym like 6 years old.
oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, yeah. So like I kept going. I kept going. I was winning nationals. I was winning all these tournaments. I was knocking boys out. I was stopping them. And I was a little kid, so you know how that level of confidence goes up, and you just keep on going. That's what you do. I wanted to be a millionaire like Mayweather. That's the boy I was always grew up watching too. I would sit down in my house, watch documentaries, boxing, YouTube, everything, all day, every day. And I would go to the gym and I would display everything I would see, and it will come out.
Mm.
It's just I got a lot of stuff that people haven't seen, but they will see with time. Whenever I fight, whoever I fight, they will see. My life gonna change.
Yeah. Um, as
I'm
far
the
as
real hype. I'm the real hype, bro. I'm not. I don't need no hype. I am the hype,
yeah,
and the world will see.
as far as the Puerto Rican talent right now, do you feel like guys like Xander Sayas and Edgar Berlanga and whoever is being put on the mainstream, are not like the right figures for Puerto Rican boxing? Do you think that there's like plenty of other talent that's better than them?
Well, Sanders the real deal, bro. You know, Sander, I know Sander since babies, and he can real. You know, he's the real deal. He's great fighter, great boxer. And yes, there's a lot of talent that people haven't seen yet. A lot of talent that I know that I fought before amateurs that they just in Puerto Rico training, just waiting for the time. I know. All right, yeah, I know a lot of them, and there are a lot. And I don't know about Berlanga. To be honest, that I don't know. I'm not here to talk shit about nobody. You just gotta see his. We just gotta sit down and wait for this next fight. You know, anybody can have a bad fight, little hiccup, whatever. But let's just see this fight. You know, if I see the same thing, then that's when I'm gonna really know that if it was all hype. If we see something different, then we could say that it was a little bad night for him. We just don't know.
Yeah,
He's not to me. He's not in the mix of the one of the most talented now. Hell no.
no.
Hell no. Never. He could have power. I don't know what type of power he got. He could, but the little bit I've seen, skills wise and boxing wise and defense and all that, none of that.
Yeah,
None of
you
that.
just
I
get
didn't see none of
emotional.
that. I didn't see none of that. I saw most everything of the same, and that's when I was like, "Nah, this is all hype." But we just gotta see this next fight. I hope he does. I hope he shuts everybody's mouths. I hope he goes and shows all his skills. And if you can knock him out in one round, then do it. You can't, you know. But I don't think he's better than a lot of. He ain't better than me though. No, never in his life. So
No,
he's
he
just all
ain't.
hyped up and he's in the right. You know, they moved him right.
Yeah, because I don't think those are like the only type of fighters that people should be focusing on. Like I like other guys like
I got somebody I could beat him, and he's from Puerto Rico.
oh who
I don't know how to say the name, but I know who could beat him.
Shit.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know what to say it. I know who could beat him though, and he knows that
Oh,
you know.
I know one guy that could definitely beat him if he's able to handle the weight. He's a southpaw. His name's Brian Polacco. He fights at 54.
Oh, Polaco. No, no, Polaco. I don't think he'll beat him, bro.
Really?
Nah, I don't think Polaco beat him.
Ah.
Nah, hell no. He's too small for him, bro. I don't know what weight Polaco's fighting at. What weight he's fighting at?
At 154.
154. Yeah, but I don't think he. I remember I was in a team with Polaco. I've traveled with him. I don't. I really don't know. I haven't seen him much right now. I haven't
Yeah.
seen him his fights and his latest fights. But if you're asking my opinion, I don't think he beats him. No, he's a good fighter though, a good southpaw. But I just don't think. I don't think so. You know.
Yeah.
I got somebody else that.
I mean,
And he
say it. You know him?
Polaco you know this fighter Patrick Cora.
Yeah. I've
To
seen
me,
Patrick, right?
he beats him. He
Yeah.
outboxes him.
Patrick Cora has like all the tools in the world to beat a guy like Berlanga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got all the tools to beat a few. You know, a few.
Yeah. Um, as far as the future goes, when will we see you back in the ring?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting if they could try to put me on the Shakur card. If
Nice.
if they can't put me there, then they will have something for me. They will have something for me because I don't say no. I don't say no. It don't matter who. It don't matter who. But they gotta be. You know, it has to be a right fight that could. If I when I win the fight, it ranks me on some. You feel me? It's not. It can't be just any type of fight. If I'm gonna fight somebody, it has to be top 25. Or,
Top
you feel me?
25,
Because I'm not trying to fight no. I'm trying to
no
fight fights
level.
that will put me on a position that will put me on a position to get closer to the world title. That's what I want.
And you're not ranked in any sanction, buddy. Oh, are
No,
you?
no, no, I'm not. It don't matter. That will come. All
Yeah.
I know is that I'm like number 46 in the world and number 10 in the USA. That's all I know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you ever plan on, fighting in Puerto Rico one day?
Yeah, yeah, of
You,
course.
yeah.
Without a doubt. And my only loss was in Puerto Rico, which my only loss was in Puerto Rico.
What?
Yeah, my
You
third
lost
fight,
in Puerto
my
Rico?
my third fight was in Puerto Rico. Under the top rank, I was on the top rank brand. That's when I was signed with them, and I went over there. I fought some small dude that I really didn't lose, but they just wanted to fuck my
Good.
record up. They didn't want to protect me. They felt some type of way with me. The commissioner or something. I don't know what it is. They because when you're with a promotional company that big, they protect you, and you could see who's the better fighter. Like how you're gonna give a fight, a decision, a 4 round decision, split decision to somebody that ain't gonna do shit no more. That's somebody that didn't even do nothing. He made me look a little bad because I was a little bit confident. I was a little bit like I thought it was easy, and I didn't look the best way, but it wasn't enough for him to win, though. You could see it, like, but they just wanted to do it. They wanted to fuck my record up. That's how they are over there. They didn't want to defend me. How they defend a lot of the other boxers, Puerto Rican boxers. I don't want to say names, but they defend them. They give them their ties. They don't give them their losses. But they gave me my loss though, and that was the best thing ever happened to me.
Yeah, because I think a lot of these guys are too afraid to surrender their undefeated record, and I think it's just absolute cowardice because you
It is.
know,
It is. It was.
correct?
It's all because of Mayweather. Everybody wanted to be like that, bro. Trust me. I
Yeah,
grew up like that. I grew up watching Mayweather, and I
you
even
know,
said it. I don't want to lose,
I don't want to lose.
but it is what it is. I lost, split decision, and it was the best thing ever happened to me because it showed me that in this sport you cannot take nobody easy. You know, it could be anybody. It could be somebody with 0 wins, 15 losses. And you go in there, you do what you gotta do best. You don't go in there thinking, "Oh, I'm just gonna hit him once and he's gonna go." You gotta go in there. You gotta use your skills, and everything else will fall in place alone. The knockout will come alone, and that's it. So yeah, that's what happened with me.
Yeah, that's very interesting that you said that. In regards to how you see your legacy going, do you plan on trying to make more of a higher impact at higher weight divisions? How far do you think that you could move up in weight to, cap at whatever highest weight possible that you could stay at?
I think I retired 147.
Ooh,
Yeah,
dang,
I
welterweight?
think I'm not gonna go up to 154. None of that. And if I go to 147, it's because it's gonna be a unification fight or a world champion fight, hella millions of dollars.
Yeah, big money.
And then that, because I don't know if my body really goes all the way up like that. You never know. I'm still 23, so right now I'll stay at 130 for until I get a world title. Try to get 2 world titles or whatever. And whenever I feel to go up weight, I'm gonna go up weight 135, and the same thing. Right now, the most I walk around is 148, 50 the most when not even training like that. So like,
Dang.
yeah. So I don't think my body goes all the way up to like walking around 165 or nothing like that. 160, I don't think so. And
Yeah.
probably yeah, because you get old and you get bigger and the weight and every camp you get stronger. But I gotta maintain myself, bro. If you don't maintain yourself, then that's different.
Yeah.
I gotta maintain myself here so like I can make weight, because then it's gonna get hard. And I need a world title. I started at 126, bro. I just came up from 126 not even a year ago, or a year ago probably already. So, and I've been fighting at 132 since I was 17 years old. That was at 132 amateur fight. It was 132 my weight class. So this is my natural weight right now. But
Yeah,
yeah, soon, I'm up to 135. But first, I need a world title in 130. So that if I go up to 135, they already see me as a world champion. I could fight fighters that are at that level.
yeah, yeah.
I can't just go out weight right now. Who am I gonna fight? If I need a world title.
Do you have any like particular rivals in your division that you want to take out leading up to a world title?
What do you mean?
Like, are there certain people that you have beef with in your division that you want to settle the score with? You
No,
know.
I don't got no beef. I got no beef with nobody. I'll fight anybody they want to put in front of me. Anybody, all of them. To me, they are.
No. Hello. No.
All right, my bad.
Yep.
Um, anybody they want to put in front of me is another step for me to get close to to the titles and all that. To me, all of them. To me, I don't have beef with none of them, but it's all straight business. Anybody, all the person are gonna be in front of me, they won't take a chance, bro. They won't. I ain't gonna let them eat.
Man, so that even includes your own Puerto Rican brethren.
Who?
I said that includes Puerto Rican fighters in the division as well.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt, without a doubt. It don't matter who. Like
Yeah.
to be honest, if you're asking my opinion, to me, none of them better than me. None of them. None of that little crazy hype they got. None of that. You know.
Orlando Capo Gonzalez, Henry Moncho LeBron.
Orlando, none of that. No. Cabo Conza, he's not my weight class. He's a
Yeah,
126.
yeah,
If he wants to come to 130, if he really wants to fight me, he would have been said it.
yeah.
And
No,
Henry
no.
LeBron, I mean I'll fight them, but it's not like
Oh, wait, what? Oh,
all right. You hear
yeah,
me?
yeah, sir.
All right,
Yeah,
look. It's not like I want to fight them. Boom, right now. If I'm gonna fight them, it has to be for a world title.
yeah.
You know,
Or
I'm
like
not
a
gonna.
title eliminator.
Oh, yeah, you could say that. It don't
Yeah,
matter. But
anything.
I'm not just gonna fight them just to fight them. You know, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight for something that's um that makes sense.
Yeah,
Titles. That's it.
yeah.
If you wanna fight me just to fight me, I could go right now to their gym, just spar them every day if they want. It don't matter where. I do that. I could go spar them every day. But in the real fight, now let's just fight for a title or something that really makes sense and that people are gonna watch, and it's gonna be a sold out, you know.
Yeah.
But my main focus, to be honest, my main focus right now are the Americans, are the like the likes of Shakur, you know, Valdez. Um,
Those.
I mean, there's just so many names, bro. I'm not, you know, there's a lot of 130s. There's a
Yeah.
lot.
As far as like your career goes, was it like really difficult to try to get your career in the right direction? What advice would you give to any up and coming fighter that wants to become a pro?
Um, you just gotta stay focused. You gotta work hard, and you gotta live boxing. This is all you gotta do. You know, you gotta eat, sleep, box every day, your whole day of your life, and you gotta make sure you have a strong team surrounding you, the right team, the right people, and your family to support you. If you don't got no support, it's really hard to make it. You know, to be honest, if you don't got no support, then you gotta be real strong minded if you want to keep doing this. But yeah, that's just it. You gotta stay focused, work hard, you know, be hungry every day, and live it. You gotta live this lifestyle, my boy. And if you're 23 years old, don't try to come here and go to a gym at 23, 20, try to be pro. Cause that ain't gonna happen like that. That won't
Yeah,
happen, bro. If you want to be a star, you want to be a world champion, that won't happen. That's born inside you already.
yeah.
You s-
Speaking of which, what's your thoughts on guys like Jake Paul and all these YouTubers getting into boxing? Do you think that's helping the sport, or do you think that's destroying the sport?
Nah, it's helping it. It's helping it. We got somebody that's that's supporting us. That's giving these ladies payments that they deserve. He's doing the right thing, bro. Like he he's been sparring the right people in Puerto Rico. All of them. Like he's learning the right way. It's really hard to see him become a world champion. To be honest, I don't. He's not gonna be Canelo. He's not gonna be none of them real fighters. But
He ain't being.
as a promoter and all that, that dude is doing his thing, bro. He could fight too. He could really box. He could really box. He's sparring with real boxers. That's another thing. He's sparring with real boxers, my boy. He's training with real fighters, real amateur fighters, real pro fighters. Like we just gotta see him fight a real fighter in the ring, and that's when you'll see like, damn, this dude really is. He is really talented though, bro. To learn that fast and all that, it says a lot.
Yeah, I just figured I ask you because other guys that I've had on my channel like Nestor Bravo. He tells me that Jake Paul is not helping the sport, but as far as like what he brings as far as promotional gain to the sport, it is a good thing. But
At the end of the day, why? Well, at the end of the day, just because he's fighting, why is not helping the sport? Like, what is it doing? How is it destroying the sport? Whoever wants to watch him wants to watch him. If you don't want to watch him, then don't watch him.
yeah. That's what I'm
Um,
thinking too.
if you don't want to watch Jake Paul, my boy, then don't watch him.
No, yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I don't know how it's destroying it, bro. I really don't see how it's destroying it. I mean, sometimes he could talk that shit. You know how Jake Paul is. That he says some things that you like, what's wrong with this boy? But that's just this. That's just
Yeah,
media.
it's
That's
just to
just that's
bring
not.
controversy.
That's how media works nowadays. You just gotta learn how to go with it.
Yeah. In your perfect world, how would you fix the sport of boxing? How do you see the sport of boxing being better? For the future.
I don't know. They should weigh us in the mornings. And reporters. I don't know, bro. I really don't. I haven't thought about nothing like that. How to make boxing better? Stop hyping these fighters. It's media, bro. The media, the people in the media, they hype these people up.
Like ESPN.
And the same people that are hyping them up are the same people that are talking shit about them when they don't do the right, when they don't have a good fight. That's real fucked up. That's the world don't understand about us. Like us, we go in the ring. We don't go in there scared. We ain't scared of shit. Nobody. We just go in there. We want to do the right fight. We want to do right. So that people don't talk shit or just because how it is. Look at Berlanga. Ooh. But look at his last fight. Now, how many people were talking shit? The same people that brought him up are the same people that were saying, nah, he's all hype.
A
You
lot
feel
of
me?
yeah,
That shit's fucked up, bro. Cause we're 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 giving our life. We train hard. We're risking our life to get in the ring. You never know what could happen. A bad punch or whatever. Things could happen in there, bro. And just the people that we do this to please them too, and the people that just they're really fucked up, bro. People and all the people in media that write stuff down, they just don't know what they're writing. I just feel like we will never know who's the real best in the world because there's just a lot of fighters and a lot of opinions and a lot of writing. We don't know.
yeah. I just figured I'd ask you that just to see, where do you think the sport is doing bad and what could be fixed because I personally believe that the sport needs to do away with all these corrupt sanctioning bodies and commissions. I think it needs to be universalized to like one marketized league similar to the NBA in a way, where you have a say as a fighter and you represent yourself as a fighter. Nobody doesn't talk about how your career should be handled, and you should have that financial leadership and promotional leadership as yourself as a fighter to go out there and say, "Hey, I want this guy, put me up against him, and we have to be fighting the best at all times to prove our worth."
Yeah, but for that, you have to first go through the promotion, bro. You can't just do it alone. How you gonna do it alone? Well, you don't got no fans. You gotta create all that first.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's
Like
hard. Like
it's not something that
Jake
happens.
Paul was able to do it because he has a lot of people that follow him and he has money, so he was able to do it like that. But us, bro, we gotta go through all the promoters, all the managers,
Yeah, commission.
promoters, all the motherfuckers that don't do shit. That they have all the promoters that never stepped in the ring just because they've been around boxing the whole life. They want to control it.
Yeah. So I guess
But Eddie Hearn, he's greatness, bro. A great promoter. PBC.
yeah, Eddie Hearn pays good money.
Now top rank.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, bro, I'm not talking shit about it. This is top rank already got O for me.
Yeah. Do you believe that that it's best to become a free agent in the sport of boxing, similar to which guys like Devin Haney, he's his own promoter and he runs his own career.
If you have that luck like that, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I want to do. But before that, I gotta first fight under these promotions so that
Oh
the people could see me and people go, oh, and all that. I gotta win titles. I gotta make money. I gotta save money. I gotta invest so that I can have money to create my own stuff. That comes, it's not easy.
yeah,
But that obviously that's my dream to be on my own boss. I could pick whoever I want to fight. I'm gonna make this type amount of money because of my promotion and all that and all that stuff.
yeah.
That's the dream right there.
Yeah. What's your goals after boxing, and what do you want to solidify before it's all said and done for your career?
I wanna come out in movies.
Movie.
I wanna come out in movies. I wanna travel. I wanna do a lot of stuff. Have fun with my family. I wanna invest my money in properties. I wanna have properties. I wanna have a lot of stuff, bro. I have a lot of stuff since I was a kid. I wanted. That's what I'm gonna have. But right now, I gotta work hard. I gotta fight. I'm still starting. My career's still right there, starting. Not everybody has seen me yet, but they will. They will eventually. I'm just working hard, training, staying focused. Um, just being my family. Try to stay um lightheaded right here, like not thinking about nothing outside of boxing, nothing. Because sometimes we young, we wanna have fun too.
Have
We
fun.
wanna go out. We wanna do this, go over here, and it can't be like that all day. And you gotta, and it's hard. That's what people understand. Yeah, it is a really lonely sport because we do this alone. We go through it alone. We train it. We go through the pain alone. We go through the weight loss alone. If I'm in my house losing weight, you don't see nobody not eating. They eat. They got their pizza coming already, and I can't eat it. And they're eating it right there in front of your face. So it's not. They ain't going through it with you,
Yeah.
and it sucks.
Yeah, that's why that I don't do boxing. Well, I do box, but I am not being professional unless but the money's right.
uh, Shit, boxing's not easy, bro. It's not for everybody. This has to be. Boxing has to be born in you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to wrestle in high school, so I mean, I can make similar statements to that. But Yeah,
Yeah, but us with being so young, bro, when you're 12, 11 years old, like you're just thinking about other stuff, and us 11 just thinking about eat, sleep, box every day. That's not a normal life, bro. It's
yeah,
not
not a
normal.
normal life. Yeah, it's not.
It's not. And it's like that for I've been preparing myself for all these years just to be at the level that I am right now. Because if I would have never done that, I would have never been at this level. Never. I would have been nothing. I would have been nothing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
these fighters that did amateur, all these boxers that did amateur and national team and all these like like Adornos, all these, dude, these are real deals. We are the real deal. We're just waiting on a time. Yeah, everybody has little hiccups. Everybody has little things that happen, but it don't matter. We still young. I'm still 23. We're young as hell, bro. We still got a long way to go.
can't wait.
And yeah, there's a lot of world champions that are young, but that's just how their life played out to be. It doesn't make them better than nobody. That was their bendición. How you say it in English? I don't know, but my time will come. I will be world champion before 25.
Can't wait for it. I think that's about it. I appreciate you coming through. Do you have any last words to give to your audience?
Yeah, all to your fans. Keep supporting my guy right here. Keep supporting me. Support boxing. Support. Just keep on your eyes on me, my people. Keep your eyes on Chucho. I will come and I will show the world that I'm on another level. That I'm on the level that I'm on the world champion level. I got all the skills, all the abilities, all the IQ, and I'm just here getting better and waiting on my time to shine and eat. And I will change my life this year. This year, without a doubt, my name will be around the whole boxing world, without no doubt. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to perform. I can't wait to showcase my talent. And I just can't wait for all my Puerto Rican people, all my Colombians. They all see me, and I carry all of them in my back with a lot of pride, like with a crazy pride. And all my family, all the support my family has given to me. Without them, I would have never be able to be here. I want to shout out my team, KO Fitness, my trainers, Renee, Big Mike. Without them, I would never be here right now. Without my manager, Henry Rivalta, I would never be here. And especially without God, none of this would have been possible. So I just want to thank that. And I also want to thank myself for, keep on training, keep staying focused on myself. And, that's just the type of guy I am, my boy.
Well, it's been a good time chatting with you, bro. Me and you got to do this again after your fight. So,
Yeah, yeah, you hit me up, my boy.
of course. So, thank you very much. I will see you later in the future. And
Yeah.
long live Puerto Rico and long live Colombia.
Thank you, my boy. Appreciate you. All right. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you. Peace out.
All right.
All right. That was a good little interview. Salute to the brother, Mr. Luis El Chucho Melendez. That was a good interview. I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, let's. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but let's do a quick little recap of last night's fights. I'm only gonna talk about two fights. Well, actually, I'll just talk about the fights that I liked watching, and that'll be it. Obviously, the GOAT, Miss Clarissa T Rex Shields, she was a beast. She did her thing, and I thought that was a good fight. Obviously, the post fight scuffle that she had with Savannah Marshall, that was a good fight. I enjoyed the crap out of that fight, and I had fun doing it. I thought she did what she had to do to make herself a little bit more how should I say marketable to the UK audience, but she did a good job. Salute to her. And then moving forward with the the Quadras and Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez card. Only fights that I really liked was Khalil Cole getting his second round TKO win, and I'm not sure about Aaron Aponte. I think Aaron Aponte, he had to win, but I need to know more about that. I'm pretty sure he did win. Oh, yep, he did. Uh, he actually did. So congrats to the brother, and yeah, I'm actually happy that he won. So congrats, King. I hope you're doing well, and hopefully I can chop it up with him one day. And yeah, I had a pretty good night. Also, congrats to Keith One Time Thurman. He had a good win over Mario Barrios. Unfortunately, I had Barrios beating the crap out of Thurman, but unfortunately, Barrios he didn't get the job done. So um, until another time comes, well, next time, um, hopefully Barrios he can get his bearings back up and do what he has to do. So yeah, shout out to Barrios. Um, I hope he bounces back. Obviously, two back-to-back losses isn't the end of the world. He's only 26 years old, probably borderline 27. He should he's at the same age as me, but yeah, he should be 27 soon. But shout out to Barrios. That was a good performance. He did his thing. I probably like to see him in the ring with maybe like a Abel Ramos. Yeah, I think Abel Ramos is a good fight. I wouldn't mind a Lucas Santa Maria fight. That's also a good fight as well. But I definitely say at 147, Barrios just needs to you know use his combinations a lot better. In exchanges and stop being hesitant when he's in the pocket. But obviously that was his like second. I think that was his second fight with Virgil Hunter. I'm not so sure, but it obviously shows like Virgil Hunter is still developing with Barrios. So I think sooner than later, Barrios is gonna have to just keep getting better and keep doing his thing. Also, a huge big shout out to who else won? Oh, Jesus Ramos Jr. He did a good job. That was a good fight. He knocked out Vladimir Hernandez, and that was a really good win. Very good victory. I had a lot of fun watching that fight, and he did his thing. He made that fight competitive, and he was beating the crap out of him. Also, Luis Neri, he got a split decision win over Carlos Castro. I didn't really think Carlos Castro really won the fight by split decision, or he should have had the fight that close. I thought Neri did his thing, but I can see why Castro tried to make the comeback to try to defeat him. But unfortunately, Neri he solidified the victory. He did his thing. So congratulations to him. Also, congratulations to Omar Juarez. He got a really good split decision victory over Ryan Carl. That was a good win. Also Keith Hunter, he got a he got a stoppage victory over Jesus Silveria. That was a good fight. John Rincon, he got a decision win over Ramon Marquez. That was a good win. And I don't know about this guy, Anthony Cuba. Um, yeah, he's a 19-year-old out of Los Angeles, but he got a good win. Got a KO win over Malverde, Gonzalez. Don't really care so much about that. Obviously, those are young guys, so they got the fight experience in, and they're getting better. But yeah, let's also talk about Kent Cruz and Enrico Gogukika. I thought this fight was close. I didn't think neither guy really didn't do enough to try to solidify a win. But yeah, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I mean, uh, Enrico Gogukika isn't really anything special. I mean, yeah, he really came off of a like one, two, three, four, yeah, five fight KO win streak. So his level of opposition didn't really show that much, sincerity to make me think that Enrico's anything special. But Kent Cruz, he definitely gave him a tough ass fight, and I hope that they could run it back very soon. I don't see how Enrico, really ever try to give him any problems. I think honestly it was really due to the lack of ring activity by Kent, because if Kent came in a lot more prepared in that fight, I think he would have given Enrico a tougher fight, and he probably would have messed. He probably would have fucked around and stopped him. Also, he is like the taller and longer fighter by height and reach. So Enrico's really not that tall. He's like 5'9.5", and I want to say arm reach at least a 70-inch. He doesn't look like any taller than or any wider than like 71 inches past that. But Kent, he didn't have a good performance. I have to be honest, and I think he should have came in a lot more prepared in this fight, because this was a fight after coming off of a 2-year layoff against his recent win against Eric Humberto Castillo, and ever since then, it just didn't really help his case. So I thought that was not a good idea for Kent to just be out the ring for 2 years. And obviously, he had personal life issues, and I think he also had some problems going on with trying to get fights. But I think Kent, should run it back with this guy. He can definitely have the have the ability to defeat him. Kent can definitely take a good punch against Enrico. So I think Kent, he's going to come into this fight a lot more conditioned and a lot more defensively responsible. But I thought that fight against him and Enrico, that was a good little scrap. And let's just say if Kent does get the win over Enrico, I'd like to see him in there with some, certifieds, maybe like a Eddie Ramirez. That's actually a good style matchup. Or I wouldn't mind a fight with Ryan Carl, even though that he's friends with Ryan Carl, but that's a good fight. Ryan Martin, that's a damn good fight. I like to see that fight. Ryan Martin hasn't been in the ring since February of last year, but yeah, uh, I think what we could see out of Kent is a lot of big things, and I like to see him in there with some top killers. I actually want to mind a Petros Ananian fight. That's a damn good fight. Either way, I don't think Kent is far away from a world title. I think his chances of being in there with like the absolute best are not like is not that far. I wouldn't mind fights against Zachary Ochoa, take him out the way, take Daniel Gonzalez out the way, fight a John Bauza. Fuck it, like I'd fight everybody. But yeah, I think Kent has a lot of food on his plate, and I think he's just about ready to be there. Obviously, the long layoff is not a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea for you to do that. But I can understand like personal life issues, disrupting that is what held him back. So yeah, good victory for Kent. Not a bad fight. Um, as far as what everything else went with this card, not a bad card. I was surprised that Abel Ramos lost to Lucas Santa Maria. That was a good fight. But yeah, that's about it. So I got hopefully Mark Reyes Jr. on today, and then I got Mr. Um, possibly Angel Mamito Lopez if he's able to do it today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I got some big news coming in the way or on the way very soon. So be on the lookout for that, family, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Peace out. Bye.